Mike Tyson wasn't just a knockout machine. He was a controlled detonation, unpredictable, explosive, always in range to end a fight in an instant. In his prime, Tyson had a terrifying ability, the power to land from anywhere at any time without warning. But Tyson's chaos was calculated. He was the product of a system, an invention of the legendary Cus D'Amato. Cus didn't just teach defense, he taught total control through pressure. His system, known as the peekaboo style, transformed Tyson into a predator who thrived in close range. To the untrained eye, it looked like wild aggression, but every move had purpose. Peekaboo starts with a high, tight guard, slipping punches while staying protected. But Tyson took it further. He used it to invade space, slipping inside his opponent's jab, then planting his back foot right beside theirs. It's an incredibly dangerous spot, too close for comfort. But Tyson thrived there, using his compact frame and freakish balance to unleash devastating counters. From this close range, Tyson could shift into any stance instantly. He could move into an open southpaw with his right foot inside, perfect to land a lead hand bomb, or shift outside for rear hand power. Sometimes he'd circle all the way behind his opponent, landing from angles that almost looked illegal. It wasn't just style, it was geometry, and Tyson was a master of controlling the ring like a chessboard. These angles weren't new. Floyd Patterson used them before, but Tyson did it faster, harder, meaner. He'd shuffle just a few inches left or right, just enough to line up a perfect uppercut or hook. It wasn't about dancing, it was about cutting. Cutting off the ring, cutting off options, cutting straight to the chin, and the footwork, flawless. Every switch set up his next punch like a trap. What made it even more dangerous was how Tyson's defense became his offense. Every slip or bob wasn't just to avoid damage, it loaded power onto his legs. He would shift his weight to one side, then explode off it like a spring-loaded weapon. Sometimes he'd shuffle into a stance most fighters would need a step for, covering ground, gaining momentum, and catching you clean. But Tyson's greatest weapon was surprise. He caught fighters mid-step, mid-punch, right as they moved in, and that's when punches hurt the most. Two boxing truths. A punch you don't see hurts twice as bad. A punch that meets you halfway hits twice as hard. Tyson mastered both. Very few could pull off this style. It wasn't just about aggression. It was about discipline, timing, and genius. Tyson had the talent, Cus gave him the blueprint, and together they built one of the most dangerous footwork systems boxing has ever seen. If you want to go deeper than highlights and footwork breakdowns, if you're serious about leveling up your boxing IQ and seeing the ring the way fighters like Tyson and Floyd did, then check out my ebook, The Fighter's Mind. It's built for fighters who want to train smarter, not just harder. Inside, I break down the mental systems, strategies, and ring awareness that separate great fighters from the rest. Let me know who else you want me to break down in the comments below, and subscribe to level up your boxing IQ.